Hello everyone, Luke here again. Next gameplay for Legacy of the Duels Link Evolution. And the deck profile for the Spellbook Prophecy I used at the latest Duelist challenge. Let's start off with all monsters showing, and the 3 High Priestess of Prophecy, main boss monster really. You can reveal 3 Spellbook spell cards in your hand to special summon this card from your hand, so pretty simple to get out. And once per turn you can banish a Spellbook card from your hand, Spellbook spell I should say, from your hand or graveyard, target card on the field, destroy it. So yeah, really good. So get it out, easy special summon, destroy once per turn. Really good. Let's see, Justice of Prophecy. During your end phase, if you have activated a Spellbook spell card previously this turn, you can banish this card from the field, add both 1 level 5 or higher light or dark spellcast type monster, any spellcast, which is cool. And 1 Spellbook spell card from your deck to your hand. You can only use that once per turn, so yeah, not a bad card to get on your opening turn. No, this is the best card to get opening turn. Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, or Blue Boy as it's known. If this card is normal summoned or flip face up, add 1 Spellbook spell card from your deck to hand. Anything. Search as any spellbooks. So yeah. Temperance of Prophecy. During your main phase, if you have activated a Spellbook spell card previous this turn, you contribute this card special summon 1 level 5 higher light or dark spellcaster monster from deck. You cannot special summon another level 5 or higher monster during the turn you activate this effect, so it's pretty good. And World of Prophecy is when this card is special summoned by the effect of a spellcaster type monster or a Spellbook spell card. You can target 2 Spellbook spell cards in your graveyard, add those targets to your hand. You cannot special summon other monsters the turn you activate this effect. When you add cards to your hand by this effect, you can reveal 4 Spellbook cards with different names in your hand, destroy all other cards on the field. Yeah, so it's like the kind of Black Rose Dragon effect there, except she stays on the field. I think it is it a she? I'm pretty sure it is. Looks like it anyway from there. Alright, anyway, it spells Dark or destroy a monster in the field, so not this other than High Priestess, which you can get out easily. All the other monsters are pretty weak, plus like your Justice you might banished, and yes, Spellbook Magician, etc., or you might not have anything. Magician's left hand and Magician's right hand, so negate the effect of your opponent's first spell card or trap card or effect that resolves each turn while you control a spellcaster monster, and if you do, destroy that. So yeah, good way of just stopping your opponent. Monster Reborn. They do have a Spellbook of Life card if you want, but yeah, Monster Reborn is just a lot better. 3-Potted Duality. You want to try and get to start off as well as possible, and so I run the 3 of them to try and just add consistency. Spellbook of Eternity. Target 1 of your banished Spellbook spell cards except Spellbook of Eternity, add that target to your hand. You can only activate 1 Spellbook of Eternity once per turn. Every Spellbook card has the effect of only being able to activate them once per turn, so that part there. But yes, you do banish a lot of Spellbook cards with cards like this, the Fate or the High Priestess. Now, if you control a spellcaster type monster, you can banish up to 3 Spellbook spell cards from your graveyard. Apply this effect depending on the number of spell cards banished by this card's activation. 1, return 1 set spell trap card on the field to hand. 2, change 1 monster on the field to face down defense position or face up attack position. You can use that really good with your Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, your Blue Boy. Because it likes to say he's getting attacked his face up. You can put him face down and he flips up after the attack and you get to add. And 3, banish 1 card your opponent controls. Yeah, I did that a couple of times when I was playing. Here's the newest Spellbook card that got added not too long ago. Spellbook of Knowledge. Send to the graveyard either 1 spellcaster type monster you control or 1 other Spellbook spell card from your hand to your hand or face up field except Spellbook of Knowledge, and if you do, draw 2 cards. It's like a Destiny draw kind of thing, just different ways of using it. Face up Spellbook card, that'd be Spellbook of Star Hall. Spellbook Star Hall if you use something like that I didn't in this build. But yeah, really good anyway. Spellbook of Power. Target a spellcast type monster you control until the end phase. It gains 1000 attack. Also until the end phase, each time it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add 1 Spellbook spell card from your deck to hand. So it gets power plus the search, really good. Here's the main one. Spellbook of Secrets. Add one Spellbook card from your deck to your hand except Secrets. So it's any Spellbook card whatsoever. So you can add this with Spellbook of Secrets, which is what you normally do. Spellbook of Master. Now, if you control a spellcast type monster, you can reveal one other Spellbook card in your hand, then target one Spellbook normal Spellbook card in your graveyard except Spellbook of Master. This card effect becomes the target's effect. So we have Eternity, Spellbook of Knowledge, so you still have to pay the cost. Spellbook of Power is really good. If you use Power on a monster, use Master, activate target Power again, so plus 1000 once again, and more searching, which is really good. Of course, Secrets, you can use it on that just to get anything. So yeah, that's what the Master does. Excellent card. Spellbook of Wisdom. Target one spellcast type monster you control on the field. Sorry, it's any spellcast type monster in the field. Activate one of these effects. That face-up monster is unaffected by other spell effects or other trap effects this turn. Just another way of protecting them. Here's our field spell, the Grand Spellbook Tower. Once per turn during your standby phase, if you have a spellcast type monster on your field, on your side of the field, sorry, or in your graveyard, you can place one Spellbook spell card from your graveyard onto the bottom of your deck, except this card, and then you can draw a card. Also, when this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon a spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to the number of Spellbook spell cards in your graveyard. Back in the day, during Dragon World format, etc., like Jalgan the Spiritualist was something you could get out of this one because of how easy it was, since it was only with Spellbook of Eternity, etc. It was just so easy to spam in the graveyard and just draw lots, and then you'd like a Jalgan out, etc. It's like, oh geez, it feels destroyed. Yeah, but yeah, I still like this card and use it too. Okay, Reckless Greed just helps drawing. It helped me out quite a bit during the duels. And the Solemn Strike just to negate special summons and effects, etc. Okay, let's go to the extra deck now. So all the way back here, so lots of rank monsters and a few link monsters as well. You don't normally have many monsters on the field, to be honest. It's actually kind of rare to do this sort of thing. But anyway, you have like rank 2s like Digusto, Phoenix. The rank 7s maybe a bit more because it's kind of easier to get High Priestess out, so run quite a few of them. Ghost Recall cards, since we do have a few level 3s in there. Here's the Hierophant of Prophecy, I just put in there for the hell of it. So it's 2 level 7 spellcast type monsters. Once per turn you can detach one material from this card, destroy spell traps your opponent controls up to the number of spell cards in your graveyard, so basically Heavy Storm, yeah. And we also have the Draco Sack, great level 7 and rank 7, sorry, and the Big Eye. Another rank 2 here, the Crumble Logos, the Prophet of Demolition. Let's see, Nightmare Shark with direct attacks. Red Eyes Flare, really good rank 7. That means more protection than anything else. Kashik Magician, since everything in this deck is a spellcaster type monster. It's kind of like, it's like a compulsory. Decode Talker, don't think I ever had 3 monsters on the field at a time, but no, that can destroy spell trap cards. Pentastag, yeah, it's an okay rank 2, gives the piercing damage, and just had Calco Talker here. Something anyway. It's not you just don't really use an extra deck with this one. So, but yeah, anyway, that's this fun deck from back in the day. I still have a deck for this. I really enjoyed playing it when it first came out, and still do now. So yeah, until next time, thank you all for watching, and see you again soon.